Can you tell us your name and your age?
My name is Bryan. I'm 28 years old.
What does it mean to be you?
To be me means to live a life that aligns with my mission of being a positive resource for people who want to thrive.
What does it mean to be perfect?
I have no idea what it means to be perfect.
What does it mean to be 28?
To be 28 means a lot of growth in a lot of areas of my life. Now exiting the beginner phase and building momentum towards hopefully future success.
What does it mean to be kind?
Being kind means understanding what someone else wants or needs in their life and delivering that. Not necessarily treating someone the way you would want to be treated, but taking this step to find out how would they want to be treated and treating them the way they want to be treated.
What does it mean to be a friend?
To be a friend can mean a lot of different things, but I think to be a friend means that you can be a source of joy for someone or a source of support, or you're able to provide whatever someone needs and show up in a way that you're ready to serve them.
What does it mean to be successful?
Success for me has been really hard to define. I think generally speaking, to be successful means that you've been able to identify what it is you want in life and pursue it in a way that feels productive, feels genuine. Hopefully it is something that transcends just your personal wants and needs, but has a broader benefit to others too.
What does it mean to be confident?
Confidence allows you to fully commit to something, to a process or a cause. And I think to be confident is just existing in that state of commitment.
What does it mean to be present?
Being present is really challenging for me. And in my life, what that means is being aware of my body, understanding where I'm at, in this case, feeling my feet on the floor and feeling the chair underneath me. It means stepping away from the distractions that keep my mind busy during the day, that pull my focus out of what I'm doing. In my mind, that usually is something in the future. I get really wrapped up in thinking about the future. I have found ways to bring myself into the present through physical movement. My time at the gym, when I'm lifting weights, swinging kettlebells, is when I feel really present, or when I'm on the mat wrestling. Those are the things that I found that bring me into the present the most.
What does it mean to be human?
I think one of the most beautiful things about being human is that we get to make it our own, and we get to be our own version of human that we can be. But I think across the board, being human involves overcoming some sort of struggle, hopefully involves connecting with a community of other humans. I think it, for everyone, should involve finding some sort of genuine expression in your life. And within those parameters, we can make it whatever we want it to be.
What does it mean to be in love?
To be in love with a partner or with anything that you're in love with is complicated. I think it starts with an intoxication and a lot of really fun, feel-good emotions that at some point are going to have to be followed up with a very intentional commitment to stay devoted and to really put work into making the most out of whatever it is you're developing a relationship with.
What does it mean to be an adult?
To be an adult is something I'm still figuring out, but I think it has some correlation to reaching a point in your life where you stop putting yourself first all the time and you start assuming responsibility for things outside of your control, and you start caring more for people around you and otherwise your surroundings, whether nature or whatever it is around you, and making intentional decisions to leave the world a better place than it was when you got here.
What does it mean to be lucky?
To be lucky means to, I think, be the beneficiary of something positive that happens outside of your control. I also think that a lot of times the word lucky is misassigned to things that are more or less a result of intentional series of decisions, but that can't always be the case. I think me being born in the United States in the year 1990, specifically in the family that I was born into, is the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me, and of course I had nothing to do with those series of circumstances.
What does it mean to be popular?
To be popular is kind of a made-up thing, I think, because someone that's popular, I think, is receiving a lot of attention that, for the most part, isn't necessarily qualified as genuine or ingenuine attention. Being popular is a perception that is, weighted a little too heavily sometimes. I think it kind of is just made up.
What does it mean to be proud?
To be proud, it has a lot to do with being grateful and being honest and understanding who you are, where you come from, accepting that, and being grateful to exist as you are.
What does it mean to be free?
What does it mean to be free? This is something I talk a lot about, actually, as a personal trainer. What I am trying to sell to my clients is the idea of freedom through movement. To be free, to me, means to live life on your own terms. Physically, being able to travel the way you need to without health restrictions. It means being able to get up and connect with nature, to move and connect with the people you love, to run a 5K that's raising money for a cause you believe in. It means being able to live life on your own terms. And I think freedom starts with physical freedom and can also be followed up in any area of your life.
What does it mean to be a role model?
To me, being a role model is fairly simple, maybe something you can't even control. Set an example for someone who is potentially following along a similar path as you. And I think that that's a generic answer that can be applied to good role models and bad role models.
What does it mean to be safe?
The idea of being safe makes me think of our pyramid of needs, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And so being safe at any level is getting to a point where you're in a situation that you don't have to concern yourself with the lower part of the pyramid. So being safe means right now we're safe from any aggressive predators. Then we're safe because we're safe from the weather and the elements outside. And it continues to build up. I think safety means different things at different points in our lives. The goal is to get to a point where we're safe from all physical harm, safe from emotional harm, and are able to live in a state of just being however it is you want to be.
What does it mean to be happy?
To be happy has a lot to do with your question about what does it mean to be present, because I think there's a strong correlation or almost a necessity to be present in order to be happy. Happy has a lot to do with being comfortable and content in the moment.
What does it mean to be a survivor?
To resonate with being a survivor, I think you have to recognize your own strength, resilience, confidence, and the power that's inside of you to overcome some kind of serious trauma.
What does it mean to be home?
To be home is to be where the heart is, right? So a place of love, support, and encouragement to be the best version of you that you can be.